Okay, so this is my pond in a bottle, seal bottle experiment, 6 months on in my Kraken rum bottle. If you haven't seen the first video, I'll put the link up there, that corner or that corner now. As you can see, it's pretty murky, and I think the deep substrate, some of it is possibly leached into the water, and it creates sort of added to the breakdown of the plants, because the plants have almost turned into a fermented mush at the top, and obviously that's built up of gas in here, so it's not really my intention. I could leave it and see if on a micro level what starts to form in there, but I don't think my cameras are good enough to pick things up on a micro level. But I want to create a living ecosystem. So where have I gone wrong? Well, I've not allowed it to breathe. Basically, it's been completely sealed. So if I just put a tiny little hole at the top, I'd be interested to see what difference that would make and whether I could turn it around at this point. I'm not so sure whether the plants will actually come back again. Possibly if it's rooted, maybe. But what I'm going to do is put the tiny little hole at the top, and I'm going to add a little bit of fresh water, and I'm going to add some snails to help eat the debris, and see if we can kickstart this again, and we'll have a look at it again in a few weeks. But it's interesting to see that it hasn't really been able to support itself. There's obviously, on a micro level, there is life in there that we can't see on the camera, but yeah, it's effectively, I've created a swamp in a bottle. But it's been interesting. I'm going to persevere and see if I can bring the plants back to life, because interesting, some of the plants there, some green there, are kind of using this as their substrate. So that's interesting. I don't know if there's any snails still alive in there. I have taken the lid off, and it has there was a same effect as if you were taking unscrewing the lid of a bottle of pop. It made a hissing sound because of the gas build-up, and that's obviously gone now. So I'm just going to put a tiny little hole in the body of the Kraken there, so it's not so noticeable, and that will help. I don't know whether you can see. I mean, whether this plant will come back. It's still got a little bit of green tinge to it, so I might be able to save it, Anyway, I'll keep you posted, and I think I'm going to add some snails in there. Is that one? Has that snail survived 6 months in there? Smell wise, it doesn't smell like a bad eggs or anything. It just smells like composty. So is there any activity in there? Or am I just kidding myself? What's that there? Is that a snail there? Hard to get the camera focused on it. Where's that a snail? That there? Is that a snail? Yeah, that's a snail. Is it moving? Let me know in the comments if you think that's moving. Ever so slowly. Or am I just going nuts? Yeah, it's moving that. That is a snail that has been in there, a sealed bottle, for 6 months. Moving very slowly, so that gives me more reason to try and save this then, adding a little bit of fresh water in to keep our little friend alive. Yeah, so if you're interested to see how this works out and how I can make this house better for our little snail friend here, please like and subscribe and look out for the next video. So I've just got a small drill bit here, and I'm just going to go through the body of the kraken there, and this little hole will help with the gas exchange, so it'll help the plants grow. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put the camera down because I need 2 hands to drill the hole, and I need to take the cap off so I don't get little metal filings going in the bottle. So bear with me, I'll try and prop you up. Excuse all the rocks because this is another project that I've got on the go. So just put you there a minute. I'll try and get it right there. So there's my hole. So that should help a little bit. That is definitely a snail. I'll get the camera to focus.